dog is just like chirp, chirp, chirp. It's not like grunt, grunt. It's like chirp, chirp. It's so cute. Okay. I'm gonna make shit really real right now, and I'm gonna depress like 90% of you with this. It's honest, it's from the soul, and all of it's true. I call this one, I wrote it myself, I call this one Waiting. I found it is easier for me to wait for an ambulance than to get out of bed. I discovered this fact the day I painted myself red with stainless steel. I stained my clothes and colored that day with the phrase I didn't mean to. As my flesh became a slope for a dark red waterfall, I fell headfirst into a chaotic spiral. I tried to keep the pressure, but a voice said, let it bleed. I reached for the phone to call an ambulance, but the voice said, wait and see. I ended up soaked in blood and tears, barefoot outside on the asphalt, afraid to lift the towel and greet the wound, afraid even more yet to greet the ambulance. A puddle of a cranberry-colored red gathered in droplets at my feet as above me the stars danced and swayed drunkenly. Or maybe it was me swaying. The streams of warm liquid glided quickly over my fingertips, almost like a river of me. At the end of the driveway, I could see flashing lights. I almost wanted to take a bow for the stars. They had a habit of watching my misery. They spent night after night dancing up there, and we sleepwalkers walk in the casted light of their brilliance. I have spent night after night sleepwalking in their brilliant light. The hospital hallways were the brightest white, and all I could think of was the red. Then white hallways, a white gown, a white bed. I know they're all judging me the way the nurse judges each stitch after each snip, the way the doctor judges my complex mental states, and by the way he keeps interrupting me, I can tell I'm going nowhere but the psych ward. After all, I didn't hurt myself. Maybe I took paint the town too literally. It's not like I smashed my thumb hanging up a picture. I didn't hurt myself slipping on a banana peel. I appealed to the greatest contradiction, cutting to ease the pain. How do you get a doctor to understand the need to make the inside and the outside match? The cuts in my mind, if the pain inside doesn't match the outside, it only adds to the insanity. How do you get people to understand that? You don't. There were no marks on his arm, so I must assume he has never endured self-harm. He has never had to answer the question, why do you hurt yourself? He has never experienced this kind of hell, and yet he was the one to decide what happens next in my life. Well, I was too afraid at the time to tell him there is nothing in your first aid kit that can remedy me from depression. I can try to describe to you in great detail. I can try to awe you with the complexities I see in the world around me, but I will always be at the mercy of your judgment. Every day I encounter people who say that line, happy is a choice you make for yourself. Well, my happy stays just out of reach. I reach for happy, but it denies me because happy and I got into a fight over who sleeps on the couch more, and now happy hates me. Okay? But I can tell you, I did not choose sad. Sad never gets chosen. Sad is as lonely as I am. I tried to be happy but could never achieve. And if trying's not enough for you, for my parents, well, that's just too damn bad. I have myself to worry about. I don't have time to worry about what my parents think of me because depression has taken all of my time from me. Insomnia takes the nights, depression takes the days. Insomnia has these ways of making me feel like I am sleepwalking on the ocean, but I cannot swim because the tides of delusion will sweep me away. My stepmother likes to say, priding herself without hesitation, all of the things she sees wrong with me. Then takes the high road and tells me how I should try to have fun. Well, you know what, Mom? It's not that much fun having fun when you don't want to have fun, Mom. I try to explain all of these things to her, but she still doesn't understand, and the ironic part is, neither do I.